My name's Colonel Jeff Pixley. I'm the commander of Basic Military Training. Thank you for joining the United States Air Force. Thank you for raising your hand and promising to give of yourself, to sacrifice, to do something that most Americans never do. You probably want to know how to be successful in basic military training. Fight for yourself. Don't give up on yourself. And when you're about to, work with each other. Lean on each other, because you'll be successful when you are a team.
Remember why you are here. Remember those people that came before you. Everything that you do needs to come with a passion and a vigor that is unmatched.
When you leave basic military training, you're going to understand how to wear the uniform. You're going to understand what it is to live by the core values, and you're going to know the value of your teammates. If you live up to my expectations, you'll be here. 7 weeks from today, you'll be about to graduate.
Good morning. I am Technical Sergeant Kimberly Quick, Military Training Instructor Trainer, and I will be your narrator for today's ceremony. Today's Basic Military Training Graduation is a celebration of the achievements of these graduates. It is also a ceremony that both teaches and appreciates our military heritage. Drill is an integral part of military history, a prominence that rests on the fact that its fundamental purpose was to prepare troops for battle. For the most part, drill procedures practiced in the past were identical to the tactical maneuvers employed on the battlefield. It was this aspect of drill which made it such an important part of training. Even today, drill remains a necessary and useful training activity for instilling discipline and esprit de corps. Over 240 years ago, General Washington enlisted the assistance of Baron von Steuben, a distinguished Russian officer, to help instill discipline. Baron von Steuben arrived at Valley Forge in February of 1778, facing an army of several thousand undisciplined, half-starved, wretched men in rags. To correct these conditions, he set to work immediately and wrote regulations designed to teach the discipline of drill to a model company of 120 selected men. Discipline became a part of the military for these individuals as they learned to respond to commands without hesitation. As they mastered the art of drill and began to work as a team, this group developed a collective sense of pride in themselves and in their unit. Watching this model company perform, observers were amazed to see how quickly and efficiently the troops could be massed and maneuvered into different battle formations. Later, members of this model company were assigned throughout the regular army to teach drill. It was through this simple emphasis on drill that the effectiveness and efficiency of Washington's Continental Army were improved. In 1789, Baron von Steuben wrote America's Army's first field manual, the regulations for the order and discipline of the troops of the United States. The drill procedures placed into effect at Valley Forge remained unchanged for over 85 years, and many of these same procedures are still in use today. One form of drill is the salute. Since early times, men-at-arms have used some form of salute as an exchange of greeting, the most popular of which has been the hand salute. This exchange has been preserved, and it is used in all modern militaries which inherit their traditions from the age of chivalry. Throughout today's ceremony, you will see the flags presenting arms as one form of the military salute. The civilian counterpart of the salute is manifested in various ways, such as placing the right hand over the heart when the national anthem is played, or raising a hand when greeting a friend. The military salute is given in the same manner as a gesture of recognition and a friendly greeting to a comrade in the honorable profession of arms. To maintain the proper decorum and respect for events such as this, we ask that you abide by the following standards while you are here. First, there will be times that you will be asked to stand for the invocation, the playing of the national anthem, the playing of the Air Force song, the reciting of the oath of enlistment, and the Airman's Creed. Second, we ask that you remain silent during these times, reflecting on the price that has been paid for our freedom. Third, we ask that you pay respect to the flag during the national anthem as it passes during the review. Military members and veterans in uniform will stand at attention and render a salute. Civilians should stand and place their right hand over their heart. Veterans and military members not in uniform may render a salute or place their right hand over their heart. After the last note of the national anthem and after the flags have passed, you may return your hand to your side. As flights pass the review, applause is appropriate, but please limit the applause so that others may hear the narration of the names and hometowns of the military training instructors. Please reserve the strictest respect during our oath of enlistment. During the oath, service members pledge their lives to support and defend the Constitution and our country. At this time, we'd like to take a moment to inform you of the specific flight locations on the parade field, as viewed from the bleachers from your left to your right. Flight 307, led by Technical Sergeant April Cooper. Flight 308, led by Technical Sergeant Sam Richards. Flight 309, led by Technical Sergeant Julius Atienza. Flight 312, led by Staff Sergeant Deshaun Harris. In the center of the parade field is the color guard, led by Technical Sergeant Williams Lewis. The Drum and Bugle Corps Academic and PT Excellence Flight, Flight 316, led by Technical Sergeant Joseph Walters. The flights selected to carry our national, state, and territorial flags are flights 310 and 311, led by Technical Sergeant Akeem John. Flight 313, led by Staff Sergeant Joseph Mecca. Flight 314, led by Staff Sergeant Dalia Moreno. Flight 315, led by Technical Sergeant Joseph Whitaker. At this time, please find a place to sit. Thank you, and enjoy today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the arrival of our official party. Please remain standing for the invocation given by Chaplain Osdron.
Please pray in your tradition as I do in mine. O God of heavenly powers, our source of strength and hope, we ask for your hand to be upon us today. Please embrace us. Embrace our MTIs, commanders, staff, civil servants, graduates, and their loved ones and families, as we take one step forward today. With their marches, drills, classes, and all grading now complete, may they strive toward excellence in all they do. When the applause quieted, may they celebrate and lift up those around them. When the speeches concluded, may their voices raise up to pronounce peace and justice for our community, our country, and the world. When the fanfare ceased, may they find bliss in future endeavors and adventures. When the path to advancements is challenged, may their achievements grow and enrich their family, our country, and the world in a mysterious way. As new careers start today, with cooperation of trainees, MTIs, commanders, staff, and families, may they conduct their life work with service, integrity, and excellence, so that peace, friendship, and justice will be established for our nation and the world. In many beautiful names you have we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain. Please be seated. Good morning and welcome to today's Basic Military Training Graduation Ceremony. We would like to introduce our distinguished guests, beginning with the host for today's ceremony, the Deputy Commander, Air Force Basic Military Training, Lieutenant Colonel Alvin Schultz, Jr. the Senior Enlisted Leader, Air Force Basic Military Training, Chief Master Sergeant Dan Anderson. The reviewing official, the Commander, 403rd Wing, Colonel Stuart Rubio. The Senior Enlisted Leader, representing the Command Chief, 403rd Wing, Chief Master Sergeant Manuel Maciel Rodriguez. From the graduating squadron, the Commander, 323rd Training Squadron, Lieutenant Colonel James Renner, accompanied by his wife, Jaycee. The Acting Senior Enlisted Leader, 323rd Training Squadron, Master Sergeant Jeremy Fritz. Also in attendance with us today, the Assistant Secretary of the Air Force for Energy Installations and Environment, the Honorable Ravi Chandri. The Vice Commander, 37th Training Wing, Colonel John Odell III. Although time does not permit us to introduce all of our distinguished guests, the 737 Training Group is proud to welcome each of you. We hope you enjoy today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, rendering a flying salute to our graduating airmen is a C-130J Super Hercules, call sign Hobby 58. Hobby 58 is flown by Lieutenant Colonel Benjamin Jones and First Lieutenant James Zock. The loadmasters are Master Sergeant Anthony Flores, Technical Sergeant James Walker, and Senior Airman Gabriel Forge. Hobby 58 is from the 815th Airlift Squadron, 403rd Wing, Keesler Air Force Base, Mississippi. Commander of Airmen is Staff Sergeant Karina Flores. Colonel Rubio will review today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated.
Present or accounted for. How was the order? Attention to order! Detail for today! Non-commissioned officer of the day! Technical Sergeant Lieutenant! My order of Lieutenant Colonel Renner! Office charge!
Over the last 7.5 weeks, the men and women before you have transformed from civilians to motivated, disciplined warriors with the foundation to serve in the most powerful military the world has ever known. Once they leave basic military training, they will continue on to technical training to learn the skills needed to perform in one of 118 specialties. They will then move on to serve at one of the 84 installations around the globe or work directly with our sister services. As they move on to technical training, they will continue to focus on adapting to military requirements, achieving occupational proficiency, and learning how to be highly productive members of the armed forces. These men and women will prepare for increased responsibilities and must ensure they are trained, qualified, and ready to deploy and operate in an expeditionary environment. These graduates are the future of our national defense and will pave the way for the generations that will follow. Training Group, United States Air Force, Joint Base, San Antonio-Lackland, Texas. Subject, Commander's Excellence. The Commander's Excellence Streamer is awarded to Flight 312 for their significant accomplishments demonstrating teamwork, excellence, and esprit de corps during the period of 28 March 2023 to 18 May 2023. Signed, Jeffrey Pixley, Colonel, United States Air Force. was led by Staff Sergeant Deshaun Harris and Staff Sergeant Karina Flores. Of the hundreds of thousands of American citizens that enter the workforce each year, less than 1% have joined the ranks of the United States military. The graduates before you have reached a milestone in their military journey and will require your continued support to assist them in their future endeavors.
March the command in review.
The graduates passing in review today represent a portion of the 35,000 men and women who will complete basic military training this year. The 737 training group provides all recruits the essential military training to become motivated members of the world's greatest air force. The military training instructors are responsible for the indoctrination, development, and discipline of the airmen. They have dedicated endless hours to ensure all training objectives are met. Today's graduates have proven through academic studies, military training, physical training, and the development of teamwork that they are ready to take their place in the United States Armed Forces. As our graduates turn left onto the bomb run to pass in review, they will march over the Enlisted Heroes Walk. The men and women recognized on the pavers have been awarded our nation's highest honors, representing heroic and unselfish actions as members of the United States military in armed conflict. Their decorations include 9 Medals of Honor, 23 Air Force Crosses, and 162 Silver Stars awarded for bravery during encounters with hostile enemy combatants. These enlisted heroes serve to inspire all service members to execute their duties courageously and with honor in their service to this great nation. We would like to direct your attention to our national, state, and territorial flags. As these flags pass in review, please stand and render the appropriate courtesies for our national flag. As a reminder, military members and veterans in uniform will stand at attention and render a salute. We ask that our civilian guests stand and place their right hand over their heart. Veterans and military members not in uniform may either render a salute or place their right hand over their heart. Once the flags have passed, please be courteous of others and be seated in order to allow all our guests the opportunity to view the flags as they pass in review. Military Training Instructor, hometown, Roya, Missouri. Commander's Excellence Flight, Flight 312, led by Staff Sergeant Deshaun Harris, Military Training Instructor, hometown, Abbeville, South Carolina. The Color Guard, led by Technical Sergeant Williams Lewis, Military Training Instructor Trainer, hometown, Toledo, Illinois. The flight selected to carry national, state, and territorial flags are flights 310 and 311, led by Technical Sergeant Hakeem John, Military Training Instructor, hometown, Brooklyn, New York. Flight 313, led by Staff Sergeant Joseph Mecca, Military Training Instructor, hometown, Middleton, Pennsylvania. Flight 314, led by Staff Sergeant Talia Moreno, Military Training Instructor, hometown, Nogales, Arizona. Flight 315, led by Technical Sergeant Joseph Whitaker, hometown, Grovetown, Georgia. Please stand for the playing and singing of the United States Air Force song. Thank you. You may be seated. Musical support for this morning's ceremony has been provided by the Airmen from Flight 316, led by Technical Sergeant Joseph Walters, performing under the direction of Staff Sergeant Jacob Wright, Military Training Instructor, hometown, Llano, Texas. These individuals have been hand-selected to perform for today's ceremony. In addition to completing all basic training syllabus and training requirements, Drum and Bugle Corps members commit additional training hours for practice throughout the weeks of training. Their extra effort and commitment demonstrate key work in the Air Force's core value, service before self. With each Drum and Bugle Corps performance, they honor the long-standing tradition of a live On behalf of the United States military and basic military training, we extend our thanks to the many families and friends of America for your support of our mission and the greatest air power the world has ever known. Your words of encouragement helped motivate these graduates through 7.5 weeks of basic military training. Ladies and gentlemen, Chief Master Sergeant Marcial Rodriguez will now come forward and address our graduating class.
Good morning and welcome. What an honor to be here with you all today and look out at this crowd, family members, loved ones. You've entrusted us with your loved one, your most valuable loved one in your life, and we thank you for entrusting us with their care as we transition them from civilian life to being an airman in the United States Air Force. I wanted to take the opportunity to thank you for all your support and encouragement you've given these airmen over the past 7.5 weeks. And I encourage you to continue to support, love, and give that encouragement to them as they succeed, no doubt, in their Air Force career. It is my great honor to introduce the 421 airmen of the 323rd Training Squadron as our nation's newest airmen. 25 years ago, I embarked on a similar journey to become an airman myself. I can close my eyes and remember arriving late in the middle of the night, not knowing anyone around me. Pick it up! Put it down! Pick it up! Put it down! Now, I thought to myself, if this is what basic training is going to be, I can pick it up and put it down all day. Boy, was I wrong. For me at the time, joining the Air Force, meant the possibility of continuing my educational dreams and goals. I couldn't imagine that the hardest part of basic training wasn't the physicality involved in basic training, but the mental blocks and the endurance I had to endure to push through what was thrown at me, the challenges that I faced in basic training. Over the course of the weeks I spent here, I'm here to tell you that you're going to be challenged at times physically, but it's the mental engagement and your will to overcome those pressures that you no doubt will place on yourself to be the best airman you can be and produce the best work product you can produce in the United States Air Force. Now here's the secret, and I'm going to try to save you some time here for your career. If you don't hear anything else I say, hear this today, because I know you're ready to go and grab your loved ones and hug on them, but listen to these words. You don't have to do it alone. I'll repeat, you don't have to do this alone. As individuals, we tend to be our worst critic when reflecting on ourselves and the work products we produce. But let's look to these core values that you've learned over the past 7.5 weeks. I have to constantly remind myself in 25 years of service about the third core value: excellence in all we do. Now, the key word in that value statement, a lot of people would think is excellence, but it's not. It's we. Integrity, it takes every single person in the United States to show up with their integrity intact, placing others before themselves, but it's the we together that gets the job done. 25 years ago, I came here as an individual. And today, we celebrate your achievement from graduating from BMT. So now I have just one question for you. Are you ready to join the ranks of the world's greatest Air Force? Like that, sir, I think they're ready.
Please stand as Colonel Rubio will now administer the oath of enlistment. Instructors, place your flights at attention.
Now raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear or affirm.
Do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
And that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States.
And I will obey the orders of the President of the United States.
And the orders of the officers appointed over me.
And the orders of the officers appointed over me.
According to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
According to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you, Colonel Rubio. Please remain standing while our graduates recite the Airmen's Creeds and for the departure of the official party. I am an American Airman,